morning everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Akshay Joshi and in today's video I am in Coorg. Specifically I am in Virajpet and I'm going to be staying in a property called as the Tamara. Now if you guys have been here for a long time, you would recall that I actually stayed in the other property in Kodaikanal, and because that was such a great experience, I decided to try this place out as well. So that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to show you around, tell you how the whole experience is, and in case you guys decide to stay over here, I got a special gift for you towards the end of the video. Let's get the video started. Of course, let's start with a beautiful room tour and then let's proceed with the breakfast. Every room at the resort is very spacious, clean and extremely comfortable. All of them have a private deck overlooking the greenery all around where you can unwind throughout the day. The resort is spread across 180 acres and is located about 3,500 feet above sea level. There are around 50 plus cottages which are split across 4 categories: luxury, superior luxury, suite and Eden Lotus. Surrounded by coffee plantations and waterfalls, this is a perfect getaway from the hustle and bustle of city life. So finally, the rain has subsided. It's pretty clear sky right now. And I'm gonna head over to the breakfast area, to the restaurant which is called The Falls. And it's called The Falls because obviously when you sit over there, you can see the waterfall right from your dining table, which is very cool. So you're surrounded by the waterfall sound while you have your breakfast, lunch or dinner. I'm excited for that one. So let's go inside. I'll show you around and have some breakfast. With the greenery and the calming sound of a waterfall, the breakfast spread was a feast for the eyes and taste buds too. The outdoor ambience truly elevated the dining experience. Having finished my breakfast, I decided to walk around and check out the rest of the resort. I'm not very sure if you can hear me very clearly because I'm right next to the waterfall which flows to the entire property. But this is a picnic spot called as the Wild Fig, and you can come here, relax with your friends, have some chai, listen to the sound of nature, and then continue with the next activity. You have a huge recreation area available here as well, where you can play foosball, pool, or many indoor games and spend some quality time here. Of course, you can hear the waterfall right behind you, so that's always relaxing. And it's a good place to just relax, spend some time with your loved ones, and then head over to the next activity. And of course, you have a swimming pool available as well. There are two of them. This is the outdoor one, and there's one more inside, which is heat controlled. And I think that's perfect for a rainy day today. It's starting to rain pretty heavy, so I'm going to find some shelter now, and then I'll continue to show you around. As the rain started to fall heavily outside, I sought refuge in the resort spa. Although I hadn't planned on receiving a massage, simply sitting there in a peaceful ambience was a relaxing experience. And it's almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna head in now and have a very special lunch. So come, join me. Okay, so for lunch now, I'm going to be having a huge thali. It's going to contain a lot of authentic Kodava food as well. Let me just quickly tell you what are the things which are there on the plate right now. So you have buttermilk, you have some curd, papad, rasam, you have some kurma, some cucumber, koshimir, you have some chicken, pepper chicken, and another fried chicken. You got ghee rice, akki roti. Akki roti is made up of rice. You have a chicken curry made specifically in the Kodava style with a coconut base. You have rice bowls. You have paisam, rice, sambar, and then some curd rice. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to finish so much, but it looks delicious, looks beautiful. So I'm going to dig into it now. The chicken curry is quite spicy, but it's delicious. But it's a little spicy for sure. Akki roti is soft, fluffy. It's really nice. Let's try some pepper chicken. Nice. You can really feel the kick of the pepper in it. Beautiful. Everything seems to be really tasty. So now I'm going to enjoy my food, and I'll see you guys in a bit. After that heavy lunch, it started to rain again, and I decided to head back to my room and rest for a bit before I go for my next activity. And on the right side, this cute little house, it's called the Veranda, and it's actually a boutique shop where you can buy some souvenirs. And on the other side, they actually hold a session called as Blossom to Brew, where you basically learn everything you need to know about coffee. I'm a little excited about that session because it's raining like cats and dogs, and I'm looking forward to a hot cup of brew. So let's go inside and check it out. Blossom to Brew was a great experience, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who loves coffee or wants to learn more about it. The process begins with roasting the coffee beans to perfection, followed by grinding them into a fine powder, and the aroma of freshly ground coffee fills the air, creating an inviting atmosphere for relaxation and contemplation. Enjoying a hot cup of coffee in the late afternoon is an ideal way to unwind. So I'm going to be tasting the coffee made by Divya now. It is a Arabica one, and as you guys know, I really love my coffee. I actually source it from Coorg, so let's give it a try. Thank you so much for the coffee, Divya. This is perfect. Okay, so now I'm actually here for an interesting session. I'm actually going to be cooking some authentic Kodava food along with the chef. It's going to be really interesting to cook some of these authentic dishes. So let's go ahead and cook. Cooking with Chef Mamta was a delight. Her warmth and knowledge made the experience truly special. We cooked a tantalizing mushroom pepper fry and an authentic bamboo shoot curry, complemented by soft and fluffy akki roti. It was a pleasure to learn from her and share the joy of cooking together. Shortly before dinner, I engaged in a 45-minute meditation session which is crafted to enhance eye health and strength. The pitch-dark interiors limited my ability to capture more footage, but I can confidently say that the experience was very enjoyable and the time seemed to pass swiftly. With some delicious food and live singing, it was time to call it a night. The next morning started with a heavy downpour, but fortunately it cleared up pretty soon and I was able to go ahead with my hike. So I've decided to go for a trek. The trek is to the hill called as Baliyatre. I might be pronouncing it wrong, so I'm sorry about that. But I've been joined with Karthik here. So Karthik is going to be my guide and we're going to go all the way to the top. No one else is there. It's very early in the morning. It's about 6:30. I'm excited to see how's the view from the top. It's been a minute since I've done my last trek. If you guys remember, last year it was the Handi-Gundi. So I think after that, this is the next one. Excited. I'll show you around how's the trek, what's the severity of it, and obviously the visuals as well. Let's go. There are two trekking options available, a shorter, relatively easy 3-kilometer route and a longer hike. I chose the longer trek because it was an unforgettable experience of hiking through elephant corridors, surrounded by clouds with a breathtaking view waiting at the summit. This morning hike was not something I was going to miss for sure. So it's about half a kilometer in, starting to break the sweat now. And you can see the view behind me. It's already starting to get really nice. The sun is peaking just outside, just behind that particular hill. It's a peaceful trek. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's quite slippery. There are leeches everywhere if you stop. So you have to continue to keep trekking. I'm drenched in my sweat. Hopefully the view on the top is worth it. And that's the peak. About to reach. Look at the view. Right, time for some coffee. Karthik has been kind enough to get some coffee. Thank you so much for this. Let's have some coffee. No view right now, still waiting for the clouds to clear up, but definitely gonna enjoy the coffee. So we have made it to the top now, and just look at the view behind me. Looks incredible. I just want to thank Karthik as well for being a great guide. Highly recommend you do this trek with him. Now I'm gonna say the total distance is about 3 kilometers and the elevation gain is going to be about 300 meters. So it's definitely doable, but make sure you're in good health. I did it about in an hour and 10 minutes, so decent timing, I would say. And otherwise, just take your time, come slowly, but make sure you wear the right clothes. Definitely wear shoes. Tons and tons of leeches over here. And then when you're at the top, make sure you have some lunch on as well. Get that energy back. Alright, so now I'm gonna enjoy this view. You enjoy these visuals. Hopefully I get to try and fly the drone. Very windy right now, but you gotta try at least. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you in a bit. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the description for a special offer in case you decide to stay here. And as always, until next time, have a good one.